can I leverage Schema Markup for local businesses?
How can I leverage Schema Markup for local businesses? Okay, so let's first start with being consistent with your primary information: name, address, phone number, hours, things like that. And by consistent, I mean you want to have that information on your website. You want to have that information in your Google Business Profile, and they should be pretty much identical. Then on top of that, you want to have your schema for local business. There is something called local business schema that you want to have on the page that is where you're sending people to from your Google Business Profile. So on your Google Business Profile, if you're sending people to your homepage, well, then on the homepage, you want to use the local business schema. If you're sending, maybe you got 3 locations. You've got one in Tampa, one in Clearwater, one in St. Pete. You have 3 business locations. Well, you should have 3 pages on your website, one for each location. And each page, and here, I'm going to show you one. I worked with these guys many, many, many years ago. I don't know what it looks like anymore, but let me go and there we go. So if you go to Hooters Restaurants, here, so I get these 3 Hooter locations: Odessa, Tampa, a different Tampa location, right? But if you look at the website, so if you look down here, it's hard to see, but when I hover over the website, it'll change. So this one here is in locations-Tampa Bay/Tampa. This one is locations/Tampa Bay/North Tampa. This one is locations/Tampa Bay/Odessa. So basically, there is a page for each of the locations on their website, and they've got, and on this page, oops, it's got timed out there for a second. So on each of these pages, they got information about their specials, their booking a table, their menu, their map, their address and phone number, current specials, and what kind of highlights for that. And each one might be a little bit different. So on this page, we want the schema for this location to show up. Now, we could go, and I can go in and type in the rich results testing tool, paste in that URL, and let's see if they've got schema for Odessa on that Odessa page. Hopefully they do. And they don't. Interesting. Okay, let's try something else. I'm going to go back to this. I'm going to go just to the original Hooters page and see if they've maybe incorporated local into this.
Hooters has something else to attract an audience. They don't need, don't need
yeah,
no
and they don't have the organization, so they're not really doing a good job of this, to be honest with you. But you are correct. They have the branding, they have the specialty that they provide. But what they are doing correctly is that they have a Google Business Profile page. If I go to that page here, it opens up. There it is. And then this is all about that particular Hooters and the location that's here. And then if I click on the website, it actually takes me to that location's page. Now, let's say you have 3 locations, right? Tampa, St. Pete, and Clearwater. You want to have a page on your website for Tampa, one for St. Pete, one for Clearwater. So hopefully I'm not going to get this wrong, but I'm going to go to one of our clients here. Brothers He's Moving. He's been with us for a long while. I'm going to go over to let's go to their St. Pete Moving Company page. Okay. So here's the St. Pete Movers page, and notice the map, right, with their information here, their address, their phone number, their hours for this particular location. If I go and type in, near me, hopefully we'll get a couple of them listed. It's only showing that one. Trying to get the other ones to show up here. There we go. Good. Tampa, Riverview, St. Pete, right? All 3 are here. This one points to the St. Pete page, this one to the Riverview page, this one to the Tampa page. Okay. If I now go and let me go look at this one here. We were looking at St. Pete. I'm going to St. Pete. Here we go. So there's the address, phone number, hours, blah, blah, blah. If I now go to the page for St. Pete, – this better be working or I'm going to be pissed. If I go to the page for St. Pete, this better be working or I'm going to be pissed. If I go to the page for Riverview, this better be working or I'm going to be pissed. If I go to the page for Riverview, this better be working or I'm going to be pissed. If I go to the page for St. Pete, this better be working or I'm going to be pissed. Go to test that URL. We should find what we're looking for. There it is. We have the local business schema on the page. It can go in the header, it can go in the footer, it can go in the body, doesn't matter. Tend to put it in the header for that page. You see, that's the name of it. Brothers Moving of St. Pete. There's no errors, no warnings. Opening up that, it's got the information about their logo, the URL it's going to, the address, how much it might cost, the phone number's up here as well, the geo coordinates of that location when they open and close on each day. All that local information is in there, and it's on the page that we send people to from Google Business Profile. And if I go back even to the test results, they also have the organizational data, which will tell me information about Brothers St. Pete as well. That's actually got to be changed, honestly, because the organization should just be Brothers Easy Moving, and it should be a little different. We've been using a plugin recently and have been playing around with it to try to find just some little edge, a little bit of an edge. But we should have basically one organization, which is Brothers Easy Moving as a corporation. That could be on every single page, and then have the local business schema just on the specific page for that business. Now, if you have a business with a single location, just one location, then it's fine to put both of those on the home page. You can put them on the contact us page and so on. Organization could be on every page, not a big deal. It's just about and usually it's very, very scaled down. Organization is typically, I think I've got this from my Tampa SEO site. It should be that in 2 locations. Just double check. Here we go. Click on organization, and I've got this one here. See, it's just local business, the address, URL, whatnot, and then there's the other one here, which is the main one for my other location, the organization. This is the local business. This is the organization. Different type, different location. So those are the 2 things. Now, how to get those onto your system? Plugins are great. You can also use great SEO schema markup generator from Technical SEO /tools/schema markup. If you come in here and you pick, let's say I go pick local business, then I can pick the type of business it is, right? I can do specifically his automotive. Some have multiple versions. Like if I go dentist, go to more specific, there's nothing. But if I go to like, I think automotive, click on this. Now I've got auto body shop, auto dealer, auto parts, auto rent, auto repair. I could pick one. So let's say I am an auto body shop. Now I put the name of it, ABS or auto body shop, pick the URL. I'm www.abs.com. Phone number 813-555-1212. I've got that spelled wrong there. So price range, I'll just put a couple $signs. So we're not the most expensive, but we're not the least expensive. 123 Main Street, City, Tampa, blah, 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 right? And notice that this automatically builds the script that you need for your local business schema. And you can grab that, paste it into the header, and you're obviously going to fill out all the other pages that make sense. If you have a bunch of social profiles, pick the profiles that you have, put the URL for your Facebook URL here, put your Twitter URL there, put your Instagram URL over here. Put your geo coordinates. Once you put in your full address, you hit the geo coordinates. It's going to give you latitude and longitude. Put your hours. When do you open? If not, put your opening hours here and days of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Boom. Add everything right there, and it all will come as an automatic script. You can copy and paste somewhere else. If you are looking for the organizational business, you go to organization. And it's only the type of organization. It's an organization, an airline, consortium, corporation. Let's say it's a corp. More specific type, nothing there. But if you went like educational, college, elementary, high school, middle, preschool, that makes sense, right? So we go to, let's say we go to high school. I'll be like, Clarkstown North, alternate name, it was a CHSN, Clarkstown High School North. That was an alternate name. URL, I don't know, chsn.edu for argument's sake. Logo URL, whatever the logo is. I can add contact information, name, phone number. This is the organizational chart. This is what should be about the business, right? And then the local one goes on the local pages that they've got. So those are the two I'd probably be using the most. We do have in All Stars a structured data item that you can look at. There. All Stars. Yeah, structured data, the key to effective SEO digital marketing. That's probably going to be the one to go look at. Check out that one right there. And you should get the information that you need. It'll have links to the URL. Everything else will be all ready to go. So hopefully that helps you understand a little bit better about local schema. It's just a way to help Google understand and be certain that the information you're providing to them on your Google Business Profile matches the content that's visible to users in text-based information that they can see, and has structured data for that local business that's on that page that also matches the name, address, phone number, all those other things on the page. When those three things converge, you have your best set of, Google giving you the best shot at ranking in local, because everything seems consistent and accurate. Now, if you're just trying to get found in local in general, just kind of get for this stuff here, you also want to make sure that you are consistently adding new posts, updates as they call them, getting new reviews, responding to any and all reviews and quickly, and go from there. But we do have some other, I think there is already some information on within the content here about best practice when requesting Google reviews, so you can find out more about reviews. And we are going to have a whole local search Google Business Profile masterclass coming soon. I forget what the dates are, but sometime in the next several months, we're going to have a masterclass on that as well. So keep our eyes out for that. So I think that answers the question. Hopefully it makes sense and everybody's good.